All right, Darksiders. So that's the theater just coming out of seeing Don't Breathe 2. Let me switch the camera around. All right, you all. So this might come as a shock, but for those of you all who saw my review for Don't Breathe 1, I did not like that movie, even though everybody loved it. My problem with Don't Breathe 1 is I feel like there was no setup for what was going on in that movie. I mean, they said that he was in the military and we knew he was blind, but this dude is floating around like a combination of Batman and Daredevil. And I'm thinking to myself, how is he doing this, man? Like, how is that possible? There was no setup. But I will tell you, in 2, I really enjoyed it. I did suspend my belief. I guess I was satisfied because they already set it up for the impossible in 1. But 2 is really good. I love the story. For the life of me, for those folks that are giving this bad reviews, I'm not really sure why, but to each his own. You know how that works. But I will tell you that I thought this story was well written. I thought that it was cohesive in the sense that everything fit together. It's not a great story, but it definitely is an enjoyable story for the type of movie that it is. Cinematically and production-wise, this is fantastic. The use of lighting and cinematography, especially with the choice of camera angles and sound design, makes this thing very intense. There are moments in this where I wish I had on my Huggies, because I just didn't know what was going to happen. I absolutely loved it. It is very gory. For those of you all who are not sure what you're going to get there, you're going to get plenty of gore. So if you're squeamish around blood, this is one that you might want to skip. But other than that, man, I think that you guys will really enjoy it. For those of you all who have been looking forward to it, waiting to see it, I think this will not disappoint. Stephen Lang is very good in this. Always love seeing Stephen, of course, because, you know, for those of us that are into the Badlands fans, we love Waldo from that show. So it was good to see him on the big screen again. The little girl in this is amazing. She is very good in this as well. This is a fun movie, a fun, energetic, pulse-pounding ride with great pacing. So if you're thinking about going seeing Don't Breathe 2, make sure that you check it out. I would say this is one that you should see in the theaters, only for, if but for nothing else, the sound design, and it really does punch when you see it in the theater. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Guys, listen, I appreciate you hanging with me. As I've said in other fresh out of the theater reviews, I know this is not used to what you're, or this is not what we usually do on Dark Side reviews, but we're moving, so all the Dark Side set is completely packed up. And this is what we got until we get to where we're going, my wife and I. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Love you guys. Make sure that if you've seen it, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you on the next video. Alrighty. Peace.